Hello, my name is Annie Woodall, and this is just a video to give you a brief overview of my plans for my action research project. I'm going to start us off here on my webpage so you can take a look at where I'm recording all this amazing information that I'm finding.
Well, this is my action research website. I will supply you with the link to this so you can keep track or check in on what's going on throughout the next couple of months or the next year. This is just my welcome page, and it gives you kind of a brief overview of, just the general purpose of this website. Over here, there's a link to my blog page, and on my blog page, I'm reflecting to questions that are prompted by my instructors, and just generally looking at the process at the end of each month. So this will be updated every month. On the next page, I have a timeline, and this is a timeline that I generated to kind of figure out when all of these things are going to take place, when I'm going to run my cycles, when I'm going to examine, when I'm going to blog, that type of thing. On the next page are my literature resources, and these are some of the literature that I've been reviewing to gain knowledge about my subject and just educate myself on goal setting strategies and motivation and those types of things. My literature review will be here by the end of the month, and it will be revised many times, but you can check in if you want and see how it's going and leave comments and that type of thing. This is my critical friends page, and these are the people that I'm relying on to help me through this process. It includes great instructor I had from the past, a classmate, and Letha Satterfield, the teacher that I'm working with in the classroom. My cycles will be in here as well. They'll be explained, and the data that I get from them will go on this separate page. I will also have a summary at the end of everything I discovered throughout this amazing process, and I will attempt to get published, and if I do, that will go here. And then I will also have a final presentation. So feel free to check out my URL anytime you want and see how things are going. I would like to meet with the two 8th grade consumer science classes over a period of 3 months. And during our time together, I hope to help the students recognize the connection between what they learn in school and what they envision for their future. I hope that the connections made will assist the students in finding their purpose in their education currently and in the future. I'm proposing with my action research project that the recognition of the significance of school as a contributing factor to any personal hopes, dreams, or plans will help the students attach meaning to their educational experience, and that it will foster motivation and direction and more positive attitudes towards academics. I plan to use a variety of technology tools to assist us in this journey. So let's take a look at the plan. To begin, students will respond to a survey that will help gauge their general attitudes about the relevance of school in their lives. The students will then spend some time writing down life goals relating to adulthood, such as vocation, career, and jobs. The brainstorm list will be saved until a later date. Next, the students will be introduced to some of the Web 2.0 programs that we will be utilizing to complete this project, including Google Docs, Career Cruising, livebinders.com, and Wordle. After introducing them to the Web 2.0 programs, I'll have them watch a relevant and inspirational film about accomplishing goals. Following the film, the students will revisit the list of goals to pinpoint or revise the goal direction for their personal project. Students will then look up terminology via the internet that relates to their goal direction. They will record 10 terms and the definitions into a word processing document. The terms will then be placed into a Wordle, which looks like this. These word clouds can be changed at random, or the students can design them by changing the color, the font, and those types of things. I will print the collages and return them to the students, and I will pick out a couple to make large prints of to place around the classroom. After their goal direction has been pinpointed, the students will find 3 colleges, vocational schools, or apprenticeship opportunities that support their goal direction. I will also gather class lists from local high schools and help students create a document that outlines a high school academic plan, including possible electives and regular classes that support their goal direction. The final project will include either a video, a podcast, or a slide presentation of their findings throughout this process. I will edit each media asset into an iMovie to be presented on the last day of the project. Everything the students create will be saved into either a live binder or their career cruising portfolio. At the end of the cycle, I will have the students retake the surveys for comparison purposes.